Are you tired of listening to us talk?
Well, yes.
I don't blame you. So occasionally, we're going to ask you some questions.
My name is Mary Harris. I'm a pediatrician near Aspen, Colorado, and I race lemons. I started racing lemons because I liked going fast. I continue to race lemons because I like going fast, I like winning things, I like dressing up in costumes, and I like everybody I've met at Lemons. Most of my close peer group is now a lemons-based peer group. I've also been able to consistently build skill upon skill upon skill, which is a rewarding and kind of rare experience. So our original car was a 1995 Dodge Neon that was in no way straight, front-wheel drive, and taught me all sorts of bad habits, but it was a great starter car because it couldn't really hurt you. Now I drive Anton Lovett's 544. It's a Volvo shell with some truck parts, a minivan engine, and the brakes of God. It is faster than snot. Do I work on this car? Sort of. Anton knows what he's doing. He's fast and efficient, and if you get in his way, he gets grumpy. I do brakes, I'll rotate the tires, I'll change various fluids, but in terms of like the geometry and what's the setup and the caster and the camber, I don't mess with that. That's his job, and I'm incredibly grateful to Anton for putting together such an amazing car that I get to drive. My biggest win in Lemons is incredibly hard to pin down, because how do you measure a win? What is a win? Is the win the fastest track time? Is the win the fact that I now have a circle of friends that are Lemons based? They know the best parts of me, they know the worst parts of me. That's an incredible win. Like, I have new adult friends, and not a lot of people get that. Traditionally speaking, what's a win? Well, I won I of E, being a mom driving on Mother's Day with a Sebring at Sebring. That particular, like, classic win where I get, like, the patch and everything was amazing. It is impossible to describe the sensation of knowing that as soon as the car is done, it's going straight to the wrecker. You don't have to look at gauges. You don't have to care about temperature. Like, you don't have to care about noises. If something starts to handle funny, who cares? You're just going to drive through it anyway. You know, I was willing to do things with that car that I'm, say, not willing to do in Anton Lovett's lovely 544 Volvo. But that's the race I clearly remember saying to Jay Lamb, like, if I don't win anything, I'm still having the most fun I've had in a very long time. And I also get to be a female going fast on a race course. And I get a lot of attention because of that, both in a good and a bad way. But the win is that I'm representing, so in all these little, like, young girls are running around the racetrack, like, they see people with female bodies doing fast things, and that's incredibly important. So, you know, what is a win? Put yourself in the Wayback Machine before April 2nd, 2012, and you would find Mary with an alcohol problem. And all of my biggest fails were related to my substance use disorder. I would disappoint people. I would say folks I was going to do something and then I wouldn't show up. I wasn't a solid teammate. And I now have the opportunity to sort of make amends for all that and suit up and show up and be the person and the racer I want to be. You know, so if there are any other Lemons racers out there who, you know, want to get sober, can't get sober, want to figure out how to be sober at a Lemons race, like, find me. You know, it's the Lemons community is what Lemons is about. Everyone is welcome at any stage. So it's kind of a convoluted answer, but really that's the main one for me. So I don't know that I'd build a car. There are lots of smart people who build amazing cars, and that's all great. I think I would build some sort of, like, resource center or traveling circus to bring more women and girls into the fold. That's what I would do. I would build some sort of program. I wouldn't build a car. Cars are easy, you know, in some ways. Like, there's a thing, you buy the thing, you put the thing together. If you don't know how to do the thing, you find the expert for the thing. People are fascinating. getting people to have new experiences and get outside of their comfort zone. That's the thing, that's the gift, that's the juice that keeps me interested, that makes me want to keep coming back. Well, I'm really glad I got invited to do this. I got to talk about some important stuff. Hopefully I brought a little bit of a different perspective. I always want to be available and be helpful. So, if you need something, if you have an idea that you don't want to bring to like the HQ itself, I'm here for that. I'm also here to pass you guys as much as I can because the passing channel is awesome and I will be going faster than you. Bye!